bitch ass mouth. Sure, there's other ways you can get that clout.
Hello YouTube, and welcome to the Body Honesty Project. My name is Lydia, and today I am shedding some light on some internet drama that happened to me this week. Because Fat Sapphic Bro found that video that I made on them where I called them demotivational. And yes, I already posted this on my community page, but I figured that it probably deserves a whole video about it. So I animated the interactions that I was able to capture. Now, it is worth noting that there actually were more interactions, but then they deleted the thread. So I believe I probably had 6 responses from them, but I only was able to capture 3 because by the time that I was going to go and capture the others, they had deleted the thread. But I will say that the other interactions, the other comments that they gave were no different than the same message that they said in the first 3 comments. It was really just the same argument over and over and over again. So let's get into the drama.
What a way to entirely miss the point and make claims that I intended meanings I didn't intend. Y'all need to get lives and all desperately need to be in therapy if that's what you got from my video. Yikes. Also, I'm not a he. My pronouns are literally everywhere and so easy to find, so maybe actually put 3 seconds of effort into knowing who someone is before making content about them. But keep up with your rage farming, your own echo chamber sounds revolting.
Hey, thanks for the comment. Apologies for the misgendering. I don't think I did it, so my guest must have. I didn't think I missed the point you were trying to make. It was about loving yourself as is and removing the pressure to change so that you can start living your best life now. It was about stop waiting for the day that you will finally be thin and just accept who you are right now, right? And to me, that message is very demotivational. As someone that has experienced very real struggles with racism, I know what self-acceptance means and how very hard it is. I actually am in therapy, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. I have ADHD and CPTSD and other problems that I am fixing, but a huge part of therapy is accountability. Being truthful with oneself, knowing what is within your control and what is outside of it. I can't make people stop being racist, but racism could not be the reason for me to not even try to succeed. I think you are half right. You do need to love and accept yourself, but you also need to motivate yourself to achieve what's within your control. Love yourself enough to motivate yourself to change for your own betterment. Mind, body, and soul. The fat acceptance community always talks about mental health being a part of health, and I agree. And the lack of motivation also contributes to depression, so it's vital to have motivation to have good mental health. Your intent may have been to spread love, but I personally think it's harmful. And that's the opinion I give on my channel, just as you are free to comment as you like on yours. If you are open to come on for an interview and have your say, let me know. I have guests on all the time.
I have no interest in feeding your trolls and the absolute BS you're over here trying to peddle. Again, you assume a lot about motivation and what I was saying in that video. You know nothing about me, my activity level, my disabilities, how I became disabled, etc. This take is incredibly ableist and incredibly wrong. Stop featuring my videos on your page full of rage farming. All it does is get trolls sent to my account harassing me literally daily. If the video wasn't for you, then it isn't for you, so keep scrolling and move on. I didn't say there's shame in going to therapy, just that you and your commenters need to be seeking mental health treatment instead of making a ton of assumptions and BS comments and videos about people you know literally nothing about. You make assumptions that I've given up on my health, which is absolutely absurd. You don't know what treatments I'm in or participating in or anything about any of my disabilities, so maybe stop talking about me since you're just spreading misinformation about me and leading to more trolls on my page.
Thanks for the suggestion, but I won't be doing that. You see, the internet is a public place, and as long as you post content that is public, I'm free to comment on it. And as passionately as you feel about spreading fat acceptance and calling the world fatphobic, I feel that it is incredibly damaging. So as long as fat acceptance keeps spreading harmful medical misinformation, I will keep making content about why it is incorrect. I do not care that your content is not for me. It's not for me because I see right through the BS. I understand that you can't defy proven science. I also understand that people are always looking for a way not to be accountable. But I also understand what it's like to persevere when the odds are against you. But the content you make is for someone, and that is the someone that I want to reach. The someone that is teetering between fat acceptance and making a decision to change their life for real and stop lying to themselves. It's those people that I want to reach. You may be too far gone. I don't know. I mean, I thought Tammy Slayton was too far gone, but she turned it around, so maybe there's hope for you yet. And I am not hateful at all. I don't attack anybody's appearances or make assumptions about their life. I rebut only what people say, and I back up my arguments with facts. You can hate me and my content. That is your prerogative. But no, I won't stop clipping you, because I want to make content that saves lives, whereas yours will wreck the lives of the next generation by drastically making them shorter and sicker.
Again, you make assumptions about my life and what I mean when I say I don't pursue weight loss. You take that to mean I do nothing for my health, and you spread that misinformation constantly. And still are in these comments. Because you're still making assumptions about me, my activity level, my disabilities, my treatment plan, etc., all without actually knowing anything about what I'm doing. You're the only dangerous one here.
The problem you appear to be having here is not understanding the difference between critiquing a person versus critiquing their content. I'm criticizing your messages, not you. And if your message is not interpreted as you meant, that's on you. And the good news is, you have the opportunity to rebut anytime you like. That's the magic of the internet. If I see a movie I don't like, I can write a review about it. Does it matter if I didn't understand the director's intent? No, because my review is based on the content I consumed and how I perceived it. Do I have to know and understand the actors before giving a review? Also, no, my review is on the movie, not the people. Now, if this movie is a sequel, I should also be able to use the previous movie in my review as to assess that there was sufficient continuity in the story. But once again, the review is on the movie, not the people and not the director's intent. I'm not critiquing you. I'm critiquing your content and how I interpret your message. Any judgments I've made about what you do or say has been based completely off the previous content that you have posted. Have you not said that all intentional weight loss is fatphobic? Have you not told your subs that are diabetic that they don't need to change their diet and what's wrong with them? And I don't need to know you personally to do that. I still haven't heard a decent argument from you about what's wrong with my content. I find it childish to call my subbies trolls and use "you don't know me" as an argument against something that does not require me to know you. If I make a pro-anarchy post tomorrow, you don't need to know me to criticize it. Just like I don't need to know you to say that your posts about obesity not being a health risk and intentional weight loss being fatphobic is not only incorrect, but also irresponsible. Now, I need to comment on how cowardly Fatsafic Bro is, because they have gone through the trouble of manipulating their YouTube settings so that no email gets sent whenever they comment. I know that that is the default setting. It's not like they just stumbled upon that. No, they had to figure out what they needed to do in their YouTube account to ensure that nobody gets a receipt whenever they comment. Because I was hoping that I would just look through my inbox and I would see all the comments. But Fat Sapphic Bro, every single comment does not send an email. Then they have the nerve to delete the thread. So they come on a person's page and blast them, and then they remove the comment. Like, how cowardly is that? You can't stand up for your point of view. You can't stand up and keep the comment live. Like, if you really feel so passionately about what you're saying, why are you deleting it? I have to say, I'm actually a little bit proud that I got attacked by Fat Sapphic Bro. Because if they are scared of me, I must be doing something right. And I think that I handled myself very respectfully when responding to Fat Sapphic Bro. And I even gave them the opportunity to come on the channel to rebut me and to deliver their story. But of course, they turned me down and obviously called all of my subbies trolls. So that's not gonna happen. But FSB, if you are watching this, you are welcome to come on my channel. I would love to have an actual screen-to-screen discussion with you. And if you're interested in seeing the content that I have made about Fat Sapphic Bro, well, you can see this video over here, which is the one that they commented on. And I also have another one over here that's a little bit older, but it's about spreading medical misinformation. So until next time, stay body positive, but also body on.